Hello folks and welcome to 4 Season Backpacking. Please subscribe for the latest outdoor adventure videos.
Okay guys, I've been asked to test out these Gotele XQUAD03 tracking systems. There's two of them, one goes on the dog or your friend and one goes on yourself, and you can find the location of the person with the other unit. I believe they work by walkie-talkie signal, so they don't work by mobile phone signal or satellite. They do have GPS in them, so obviously to pinpoint your location. Okay, these bad boys. So let's get them open. So we've got the manual there, I believe. Is it manual? These are the test units, by the way. They're not the finished product. And here's one of the trackers, and the other tracker is the same. So the idea is, I guess, I wear this around my wrist, or I put it on my dog. As I say, I'm going to go for a run. I've just took the dog for a walk, so I'm going to leave one of them at home and see how far it goes. I'm not expecting it to go too far because this is an urban area, but this is just like the first. I've only just got them, so this is the first test. Okay, so that's both the units ready to test. Actually, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to charge them up, do a bit of shopping, come back, then I'm going for my run. Okay, so both devices are fully charged. I'm going to switch on one outside to pick up the GPS signal. So that's this is the power button, by the way. You see the power button? There's some other buttons on this side. You see the buttons there? However, I'm going to press the power button now to switch it on. Yeah, it says Gotele. I'm going to do the same with the other device. And there you go, it says Gotele. I guess that's how you pronounce it. So guys, this is what it came like. It's all in Chinese, and I've just got to go through all the menus trying to find the word for English and change it to the English menu. Okay guys, I found the English menu at last. Didn't take too long. So once you've got the menu in English, first thing to do is name the device, each device. To name the device, you have to go into the menu and select About, and then select the name, then name your device. So I'm walking along the canal, and there's an urban area in front of me, and I have lost signal. There's like probably less than a kilometre, maybe a kilometre. I've lost signal with the other device, but it's got to go through a lot of housing and buildings to get to me. It's also worth noting there is a hill as well, so there's probably a hill in the way of the direct signal. So you've got the buildings and a hill, so you know, walkie-talkies don't work like that. After all, it is using that kind of signal, I guess. Okay, so as you can see, the reading stopped after 567 metres. 546 metres, I should say. Okay, so I'm not sure what that reading is, if it's actually reading up signal from the walkie-talkie, but it's saying that it's not picking up any signal from the talkie, but the distance thing is changing up and down. So not sure is what that is. This is actually a test, it's not a review, and this is not a final product, it is a test product. But it took me quite a while to set up, but that was partly my my own fault, because I didn't read the instructions. I got the instruction book out, the manual, and the first pages were all in Chinese, and I just thought the whole thing was in Chinese, so I tried setting it up. I didn't see the English menu at the start, and when I set it up it was all in Chinese. I must have selected Chinese by accident when I switched the power button on, and was really struggling to try and find the English menu, so that took quite a few hour or so. And then it took a while to figure out how to set it up. I decided in the end to do restore to factory settings and start again from the go, and that seems to have done the trick, and now they're both paired up. It's worth mentioning, I've actually left the other unit at home at the moment, so it's in a location where it's not moving. I'm the only one moving. I decided not to put it on the dog today because I think the dog likes rolling around and there's no protection for the screen. So that's one thing I know. If they want to make a dog one, you need to have a cover for the screen, and I think a cover for the screen in general would be good, especially if you want to put it on your backpack or something. Just like a simple cover to protect the screen. Well guys, I'm getting no reception from the other unit, and apparently I'm only 332 meters away from it. I'm guessing it's getting that reading from when it did have signal, and it's stationary, the other unit, remember. It is on the bottom floor of the house, but there's nothing apart from buildings blocking the line of sight, and it hasn't reconnected with the other unit, which I thought it would do. I'm guessing the red circle with the cross going for it means it's not connected. If anybody wants to correct me on that. So that's a point. It doesn't seem to be reconnected. Well, I must be well within the signal range of this thing. Now it's only like 320 meters now. There'd be a direct line of sight, well, apart from the houses in the way, but it's only like 318 meters and it hasn't reconnected. Okay guys, it seems to have reconnected. I'm not too sure if that's because I've got a bit closer. I'm a lot closer now, very close, or it's because I've switched it on and off and it's reconnected. But I'd like to see it reconnect without doing that. So I don't know if that's just because I'm a little bit closer. I'll have to test that more, obviously. This is just a quick look. I've only just got the device, so I've got connection. I'm only 183 meters away with buildings in the way of signal. But I tell you what, if you want to put this on the dog, it's going to be ripped to pieces in no time, especially with the sort of, like, my dog likes rolling around, going through things. I mean, this will be ripped to pieces like really quickly. I can't see it lasting very long without some kind of like protective case. You need some like really strong protective casing for a dog. If you're going to use it on a dog, I would say that if your dog likes running about and spinning around in the mud or on solid ground, this will not last long, I don't think. The strap on this is incredibly small. Luckily I have incredibly skinny arms, so for me it just about fits on really. But if like for a lot of people, this probably is not gonna fit around their arms. So for like I guess like you need to make the strap a little bit bigger, to be honest. But I'm quite happy with the strap myself. I think it's all right, but I'm not sure how long it would last. I've yet to test that, but yeah, it doesn't feel too bad actually. I haven't tested it running in it yet, but walking in it is fine so far anyway. Okay, so again, we're only just about 400 meters away, just over 400 meters, and it's lost signal with buildings in the way. There's no hill in the way. In fact, I live up on top of a hill, so apart from buildings, should have connection. Okay, I'm going to try and switch it off and on again, see if it picks up the signal. Okay, so indeed it has picked up the signal again. So let me show you some of the menus here. So not sure what that 35 meters means. I'm pretty sure I'm higher than 35 meters above sea level here, if that's what it means. As you can see, it's got signal again. It's not saying how far I am at the moment. See if I can zoom out of that, see if it'll say then. No, but it's picked up the other device again. But it's saying I'm like now it's saying I'm like 59 meters away. Well, that's wrong. I don't think I'm that close, so I'm not sure what's going on there. In this menu you can see I can send messages, I can receive messages. It has like a option for, oh god, I have to get used to this menu. That's it, send message. So you've got the options of quick messages rather than have to type them, like request SOS, please come with me, go to the destination, I'm in danger, please wait in place, please hurry up, help me. They're the preset messages. And then you've got the one of the main menus, I guess, for settings: destination to coordinate, point, geofence, track, compass calibration, time zone, general, GPS, and about. Let's go to general settings. So if I click on there, backlight always on I've got at the moment because it's irritating when it keeps going off when you're obviously testing it. I want to see the screen pretty quickly, so yeah, I've selected backlight on always. Units I've selected as a metric. I prefer that to imperial. Where have we gone now? So I've got metric, language English obviously, which took me ages to get to because I didn't start the device up properly, as I said. Power, save open, I guess that means it's on power saving mode. Screen orientation, you can change the screen to upside down mode if you wish. Empty all tracks, empty the memory, restore factory settings. Okay, so we got the menu buttons there, up and down, then the selection button and the back button, and on this side we got the power on and off button. Then we got this. I'm not quite sure what the 456 meters means. If it means how far I am away from the other unit or what, but apparently at the moment I have signal. I've got more of a clearer line of sight here, but I'm farther away, and there's probably less buildings, slightly less buildings in the way, so we're almost at half a kilometre. I'm guessing, I'm not sure, I'm guessing this is actually that's not right, is it? I mean, that's not the direction the other unit's in, where that line's pointing. I'm guessing this screen does not go in the orientation of the way you're going, or where, you know, the direction of where you've come from or whatever, if you know what I mean, if that makes sense. I'm guessing that's what that line means. It's going towards the other unit, but it's in totally the opposite way. And if that's correct, it would be handy if that line is in the orientation where the proper direction, if you know what I mean. It seems to be in a locked position, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm not sure what the line is actually, but I presume that's what it is. I just went out of signal, by the way. Now I've just come back into signal again without switching it on and off. So I think this is a meter reading for how far I'm away from the other device. I'm guessing it is. It's the arrow's definitely not pointing in the direction of where the other device is. None of it's going towards the other device. The arrow or the other little thing that's moving about on the screen, I'm not sure what that is. And I've just lost signal again at 629 meters, if that's the correct distance. So I do like the device. I can see this is going to work really well in areas of clear line of sight, and where there's no, obviously, interference from signal, like in urban areas like this. I'd say it's much better, obviously, for where there's no mobile phone signal and you've got clear line of sight, and say like a mountain situation, you've got the mountain, you've got friends coming up the mountain with a clear line of sight. This is ideal. Or just hiking where the land is really flat, you've got no obstacles in the way. This is ideal. Where there's no mobile phone signal, and obviously there'll be no, I guess there'll be no subscription with this. It uses GPS to get the location, and I guess it sends, as I said, sends the information to the other unit via the sort of same sort of signal walkie-talkies use. So and this goes on my wrist pretty nicely, like, but as I say, for a lot of people they're going to need a much bigger strap to put on their arm. But yeah, it seems alright. I mean, I don't know, like I said, this is the first day testing it, so I don't know how tough this strap's going to be, but I would not trust putting this on my dog as it is at the moment. It would, like I said, it would be destroyed in no time. So for dog use, definitely some kind of hard display that goes around the entire device, in fact, because even these rubber bits on the side will get ripped pretty quickly with a very active dog rolling around in the mud and stuff. That's all going to deteriorate very quickly, I would say, and the screen will just be trashed, I would think. So you need some kind of like case going over that if you're going to use it for a dog, something to, like a hard case basically, to go around the whole thing. Obviously one that's going to let the walkie-talkie signal through so you can track your dog, but this I would not put on my dog because he likes rolling around. So yeah, I couldn't see the screen lasting too long without any kind of protection. I like the rubber around the side though, for people where, yeah, for use with people. Yeah, so far I'm really quite impressed with it. But yeah, no, I mean the signal's limited. There's nothing you can do about that. The signal it uses is always gonna struggle in urban areas, I would say. Definitely one for going out in the great outdoors where you've got clear line of sights. This is just going to be ideal when there's no mobile phone signal. But I've still got obviously got loads of testing to do with this. I personally think it's a great device, but as I said, for dog use, some kind of hard cover definitely. It's also worth noting, I think, well, it's supposed to be around 0 Celsius at the moment, possibly 2 Celsius at the most, I think. And it's working fine. It hasn't switched itself off or anything. Yeah, the screen's not steaming up or anything like that as of yet. So far all good on that front.
It's important to note that this is not a review of the product. This is not the finished product. It is a test unit for me to test. I have much more tests of this product to come. Take care, folks.